Welcome to Romeo Maths and Science class. Today we want to look at how we can solve some questions in trigonometry. Now, I have question 1 up to question 8. I'm going to try question number 1 so that you solve from question number 2 to question number 8. Now, let's see how we can solve question number 1. Now, we have been asked or told that sine x is equal to 5 over 13. And we have been asked to evaluate cos x minus 2 sine x all over 2 tan x. Now, the first approach to solve this question is that our sine x equal to 5 over 13, we need to represent it on a right angle triangle. So first of all, we draw our right angle triangle as we can see here. Now, the angle given here is x, so we put our x here. Don't also forget that you can also put your angle here. Now, when we put our angle here, this line we see here become opposite to the angle. This line under this angle become adjacent. And the line we see here facing the 90 degrees become hypotenuse. So when we talk about sine talks about opposite over hypotenuse. And don't forget, if assuming we talk about cos, it talks about adjacent over hypotenuse. And if we talk about tan, it also talks about opposite over adjacent. Therefore, we are dealing with what? Sine. So our 5 become opposite and the 13 become hypotenuse. So we put our 5 here and our 13 here nicely. Then we solve for the missing side here, which we don't know. So we can use y to represent it. Now, we are going to use Pythagoras theorem to find our y. Now, let's see how we can use it. Now, the square of the hypotenuse, which is 13 squared, should be equal to sum of the square of the other two sides, according to Pythag. Therefore, 13 squared will give us 169. 5 squared, 25, plus y squared. Therefore, y squared will be equal to 169 minus 25. So y squared will give us 144. Therefore, we find square root of both sides. So 144 here will give us 12. So now our adjacent becomes 12. Now, before we can solve it, we need to define our cos x, sine x, and tan x. So our cos x, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So adjacent is 12, hypotenuse is 13. Our sine x is already given to us, 5 over 13. And our tan x, all right, which is opposite over adjacent, it will be 12. Now that we have this, we can simplify this. So we proceed by having cos x minus 2 sine x all over 2 tan x. All right, cos x is 12 over 13. So we substitute them nicely. 2 multiplying sine x, that is 5 over 13. All over 2 multiplying tan x, 5 over 12. So we break this down. 12 over 13 minus 10 over 13 all over 10 over what? 12. Now this, when we subtract, we'll get 2 over 13. Divided by this, we can break it down. So that will give us 5 over 6. So we have 2 over 13 times 6 over 5. Which, when we multiply this, we are going to get 12 over what? 65. So this is how we can simplify this question on the board. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.